Welcome to Code with Kurt, the channel that brings you the latest Google Sheets and Google Apps Script videos. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Google Forms, and specifically with Google Forms, we're going to do some app script to populate a Google Sheet. In a previous video I did where you can create a form and link it to a Google Sheet. In this video, we're going to take a form and use app script to take the last response that was entered in and populate it to a Google Sheet. Now the advantages of doing this is I could take the response and I can populate multiple Google Sheets at one time, not just the one I linked to. I could do multiple ones. I can actually do Google Docs. So in this example, you could put your first name, last name, and then select your favorite color, a basic form, hit submit. It is submitted, and I can go over to this sheet and it'll populate it right here with the first name, last name, color, and date added. And what I'm doing is taking some script here on the submit. After it's submitted, I'm going through the responses, getting the last response, and then adding it to a Google Sheet down here below in my script here. So I'll show you a step-by-step process of how I put this together. If you're new to this channel, subscribe to catch my latest videos. Let's get started with this video. I'm going to start with my Google Sheet here, and I got it called Favorite Color Sheet, and my sheet name is Sheet 1 down here, and I got a header record of first name, last name, color, and date added, and that is the extent of this sheet. So my goal is to create a Google form and populate this sheet, and we're not going to do the way of linking it. We're going to do it with app script instead. So next I'm going to go to my drive and create a form. So I'm going to go here, Google form, blank form, and now I'm going to create just a very simple form here. I'm going to call it favorite color up here, and my first question is going to be first name. It's going to be a short answer. I'm going to go add question. I'm going to hit last name, and automatically populating short answer here. So I'm going to hit next here, and then my last one is going to be favorite color. And I'm going to do a multiple choice on this one, and I'm just going to add in like 3 colors here: red, green, blue. I'm going to select add other too as well. And that is the extent of my questions here. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my app script. So I'm going to hit these 3 dots over here. I'm going to go to script editor. And what I did notice today that we have a new GUI for app script here. If you've seen some of my previous videos and you're wondering why this looks so different, this just came in. I just noticed it the last couple days, but you can go back and use the legacy editor, and that'll look more like what it used to look like in a lot of my videos. But this is the new way, so I'm gonna stick with this new way. I have noticed some really good features with this, and I think this will be really a lot better using it going forward. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give my project a name. Call it favorite color. Hit rename. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy in my app script. So now I have it copied. I'm going to hit save. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to set up my trigger on my on form submit here. So I'm going to go over here to triggers. I'm going to click here. I'm going to hit add trigger. I'm going to keep this at on form submit, keep this at head from form. I'm going to change this to on form submit down here, and I'm going to scroll down and hit save. Now this might take us through our permission setup here. says script authorization fails. Please check your pop-up blocker setting to try again. I'm going to hit save again. This happened before, and then it actually starts my permission. So I'm going to hit my account here, hit advanced, I'm going to go to favorite color, and I'm going to hit allow. And that's going to go ahead and create my trigger right there. So now every time my form is submitted, I can go over to my form here and I can show you, hit preview up here on my form editor. So every time I hit the submit button, it's going to fire that trigger off and start my app script. So now I'm going to go back to my script right here, editor. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in, well, to start off my function, I'm going to declare an array here. I'm going to use this array to kind of collect the data from the last response from the form. And my next statement is my form object, but we're going to open this form up through an ID of the form in this example. So I'm going to go up to my form editor, not the form itself, but the form editor. I'm going to grab this ID up here in the URL, starting with this after the D/ here, this 1.5, and then all the way over to A8 right there. I'm going to hit Control C, go back over to app script, and I'm going to copy this in. So there, I got my form ID in here now. So I got my form here, and then I'm going to get the responses. Now this is the responses of all my responses that have been submitted in this form. So it could be anywhere from the first one to 100 or 1,000 responses, depending on how many people you sent this out to. And then from there I'm getting the length of the response. So this is going to give us the count. And I have from count here, but this should be form here. So I'm going to change this OR. There we go, form count. And then this goes down here as well. Form count down here. So down here I got the responses up here. So again, this is the object. I'm getting the length of the object, and that gives me the count, the number of counts of responses. And then from that, I want to get the latest response. So it's going to be the one at the tail end of the array, or the object. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my form count, which would be the total. So say, you had 100 responses, but the arrays actually start at 0, or objects start at 0. So you want to take that down one. So you really want from 0 to 99 instead of 1 to 100. So that's why we're doing this subtraction part here. So that'll get us our last one, which is the form response that we are looking for, the last one that was submitted. And in here we're getting the items of that response. And what I mean by items, it's each one of these questions that we're asking is considered an item. And then from that item, we're going to do a for loop through these things, because we want to look at each one of them. And from each response here, which again, we're saying this object for each response. And within each response, there's a couple functions you have to add on the back of get item and get title. And that'll get you the title. And what title is like first name, last name, and favorite color. And then from there, the answer is the item response, and get response gives you the answer here. And then I'm displaying these through a log here, which you can check on the executions over here, and I can show you after we submit them what that looks like. But then what I'm doing is I'm pushing the answer to an array. And then from that array, I am calling this function called add record, which is down the bottom here. And add record takes in the first name, last name, and color, which is I'm taking the questions that I'm asking in order here. So 0, 1, 2 in the array. And then I'm pulling up the URL of the Google Sheet. So I go over to Google Sheet. I'm going to open this by the URL. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Control C, this address up here. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to paste that in there. So that's where we're going to, the Google Sheet, we're setting up the URL, and then we're going to get the spreadsheet object from that, and then the sheet object, which is sheet 1 of the Google Sheet down here. And then from there, we're going to pin this a row, first name, last name, color, and date, which would be the first available row that is open. It's going to apply that record there. So that is our two functions that we have set up here. So again, we're getting the last response from the form, and we're going to populate this Google Sheet. So let's go over to our form here, and let's go ahead and fill it out. C. Smith, we're going to hit red, and we're going to hit submit. So now we can go over our Google Sheet, and here we got submitted here. Now if I go over here, we can check our executions out. So I go down here, executions, and here's one, the first one we did. We can click on that, and this is basically comes from our triggered event, records every time our trigger fires, an execution happens here, and it logs a record here. So our logger is posting back in our code here. We go back to our script up here. Again, how I have this set for title and answer, so I'm kind of just displaying that here. My first name Steve, last name Smith, and favorite color red. So that concludes this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it below the video. Again, I will post this code below the video in the comments section so you can copy and paste it. Until next time.